Welcome back, fellow tamers. This is your king speaking, and GTS was Global Trade Station. Pardon me. Leomons Interruption. And we're not done with his quest yet. We got 18 to do. 18 leaders to defeat. So we have enough time to continue this conversation. So, Global Trade Station had an abundance of tradable Pokemon. However, some legendaries were unable to be traded, so I had to get them myself. So how did I manage this? Well, I traded a Burmy for a Ditto. And that was a worthwhile trade because I needed a Ditto at the time, and a Ditto was ripe for the taking. And what I did with this Ditto was unimaginable. I took it to the daycare center. I started to breed every single Pokemon I could get my hands on. Because back then, you couldn't even find a Ditto back in Hoenn, Johto. Well, actually in Johto, I think you did. Yeah, but there was no Wi-Fi stations around. So yeah, Hoenn stopped the breeding thing for Ditto because Ditto was unable to be found in the Hoenn region at that time. Unless you had the missing no glitch. So, yeah, that happened. And, excuse me. 2007 came out with Diamond and Pearl. Traded Burmy with Ditto, we all got that story, blah 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 blah, and turned around, did a trading post for starter Pokemon, which was Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar at that time. And they were popular until everybody got one, so I turned around and started breeding 3rd gen, turned around and started breeding 2nd gen, and then 1st gen, and then compiled them onto a separate generation box, which was long enough to label them in a library that I've made up in a website. So when 5th gen came out, I stuck with the 5th gen theme because Darmanitan was holding my signature number 555. And because of this, you know, Unova became my home. Normally because Unova was supposed to be documented as a United States region, so they took it to chance that, you know, America would be the next place to stop. So, yeah. I figured it might be nice to, you know, come around and say hello as a Pokemon Master, and, you know, my first gamer tag was born, Willix555. And since then, I've been using my correct gamer tag ever since then. Any game I own now has that gamer tag. So yeah, after a while, I've captured numerous of regional Pokemon and bred them as far as breedables go. Traded for some legendaries that were tradable, and you know what, I might as well capture or get all this beast data while I can, because I won't be able to for much longer. But yeah, where was I? I got one more Leomon and I can't fight. Yeah, so I went from game to game. I turned around and I looked up PC games because my Wii got stolen. And as far as my Wii goes, I was collecting enough Wii points to get all the classic games I could find. I can digivolve, I forgot about that. You're hitting the wrong one, dingus. Hit the one that started hitting you. So yeah, I was collecting retro games for back in, well, further back than 2005, which was N64 games, Super Nintendo games, and classic Nintendo games, which is NES. They were doing good at the time, so I figured why not catch up for what games I've missed. And Super Mario 64 was one of them. I started playing that, was getting used to it, then turned around, started playing some Zelda Majora's Mask, and what was the other title before Majora's Mask? Oh, Ocarina of Time, that's it. Well, this quest is finished. We'll be right back.